This is my completely delusional Christmas wish list as a sewing and crafting girly. The majority of things on this wish list are things that I could probably only justify if I were to come into a significant sum of money. Should probably buy a lottery ticket. First up, Michelle Agnew's online goldwork sampler workshop. I do a little bit of embroidery. I've wanted to learn goldwork for a long time now. However, it's quite difficult to do that because it's very niche. There aren't a large number of people that teach it, but also there's been a worldwide shortage of equipment and materials. This sampler course costs around £200, so you get to learn all of the beginner techniques, but this would just be my gateway drug. What I really would want to do is a sculptural goldwork B course, which is about £285. I would love to be able to add goldwork to my garments. This would just be the perfect way of getting that expert tuition. Next, I would think about upgrading some of my equipment. My sewing machine is a very entry-level beginner machine. Sewing buttonholes on this machine gives me actual anxiety. It is so temperamental. So I'd love to upgrade maybe to a digital sewing machine that isn't going to sabotage any project that I run through it with buttonholes. Next, a baby lock machine. These bad boys come in around £1,800, so these would be a significant upgrade. The thing I dread about my overlocker machine is changing the threads. It is so involved and so complicated and really fiddly. With these machines, it will thread automatically, which would just be a total game changer. And then finally, I would love to upgrade my dress form. It would be incredible to have a custom-made dress form, one where they digitally scan your measurements. At the minute, my dress form has gaps, so I can't drape, and that's a skill that I would really love to be able to learn, but without that equipment, it would be very difficult for me to be able to do that. Next, we are moving on to sewing and crafting experiences. These things really would be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The first course that I would love to do would be a 3-day shoe making workshop with I Can Make Shoes. I'm currently obsessed with these shoes from Embassy London, and I'd really love to be able to make a pair of colour-blocked brogues in the same style. This course costs £1,100. Next, I would absolutely love to be able to do a Merchant and Mills sewing retreat. They start from around £1,600. You get 6 nights in a beautifully restored house filled with antique textiles and Merchant and Mills textiles. The retreat is held in their studio with all fabric and notions on hand. And finally, the experience where I'd probably have to sell a kidney to be able to justify the expense. A 12-day New York sewing tour and cruise. This is with Claire Tyler Couture. You get 5 nights in New York's garment district, and then you come back to the UK on the Queen Mary 2 for 7 days of uninterrupted sewing. Prices start from £5,200. I can't ever imagine a time where I might be able to justify this, but a girl can dream. So that is my delusional Christmas wish list. I'd love to know what's on yours.